Censor Board Chairperson Leela Sampson resigns on clearance of the film Messenger of God featuring controversial Dera Sacha Saula chief Gurmeet Ram Rahim Singh. Government refused charges of interference. Political activity gears up in Delhi. Former AAP leader Shazia Ilmi meets BJP President Amit Shah. Congress leader Kiran Walia ready to contest against Kejriwal. New Election Commissioner of India H.S. Brahma assumes charge, says his priority is to ensure free and fair elections in Delhi. European Parliament adopts resolution asking India to allow the return of 2 Italian Marines. India disapproves, says the matter is sub judice. And PV Sindhu storms into the semi-finals of the Malaysian Open, wins her quarter-final tie against Pontip in straight games. Ajay Jairam, lone Indian to reach the quarters in the men's section. Hello and welcome to DD News. I'm Sidhant Sibal and now the news in details. Leela Sampson has resigned as the chairperson of the Central Board of Film Certification amidst report that the controversial film Messenger of God featuring Dera Sacha Saula chief Gurmeet Ram Rahim Singh is a lead role has been cleared by the Film Certification Appellate Tribunal. Censor Board Chief Leela Sampson said she has decided to resign. Minister of State for Information and Broadcasting Rajyavardhan Singh Rathore said that the final call in a film screening is of the Film Certification Appellate Tribunal. He said that there is no interference or coercion in the process. He added that Leela's resignation is a personal choice and therefore the government has no reaction on it.
फाइनल जो कॉल होती है वो एफकैट की होती है, एपलेट ट्राइब्यूनल की, और जो अभी जो फिल्म जिसकी चर्चा चल रही है, अगर वो एफकैट द्वारा जो भी उस पर निर्णय लिया जाएगा तो वो सभी को स्वीकारित होना चाहिए. ये एक गवर्नमेंट की पॉलिसी गाइडलाइंस के हिसाब से है और इसमें किसी ने कोई इंटरफेरेंस या कोअर्शन नहीं करा. और अगर जो चेयरपर्सन ऐसा समझती हैं तो सरकार के सामने वो पेश करें कोई चिट्ठी या कोई एसएमएस जहां पर उनको किसी पर दबाव डाला जा रहा है. अब अगर चेयरपर्सन अपना रिजिग्नेशन देती हैं तो वो उनकी निजी इच्छा है और इसमें सरकार का कोई हमारा कोई रिएक्शन नहीं है इसमें.
The release of the controversial movie Messenger of God has been put on hold even though there were reports and claims by the Dera that it had been cleared by the certification authorities. The censor board had referred the issue of clearance to FCAT. The film was slated to hit the screens on 16th Jan. Reacting on the clearance of the movie by the censor board committee, SAD leader Haricharan Singh said that our priority is to maintain peace and communal harmony in the state.
इस पिक्चर का सवाल है, ये इसकी कुछ कंट्रोवर्सी हुई है, आपको मालूम ही है. तो पहली बात तो ये है कि गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया यूनियन मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ होम अफेयर्स जो कि सारी इंडिया के लिए सेंसर बोर्ड का होता है, तो उन्होंने देखना है. तो दूसरी बात है, अगर पंजाब में यहाँ तक पंजाब का संबंध है, हमारा एक ही सबसे बड़ी बात है कि वी हैव टू मेंटेन पीस एंड कम्युनल हार्मनी. और उसके लिए अगर किसी चीज़ से कोई खतरा पैदा होता है तो तब देखेंगे, उसके हिसाब से अप्रोप्रिएट डिसीजन लेंगे.
Hari Shankar Brahma today assumed charge as the Chief Election Commissioner. After taking over the new responsibility, Brahma said that conducting free and fair elections in Delhi is his immediate priority. Senior-most Election Commissioner H.S. Brahma was elevated as the Chief Election Commissioner after V.S. Sampath demitted office yesterday on attaining the age of 65 years. After Brahma's appointment, government will set in motion the process to appoint an election commissioner to fill a vacancy in the 3-member body. Brahma will have a tenure of slightly over 3 months till April the 19th. He assumed charge as one of the 3 election commissioners on August 25th, 2010.
ये हमारा पूरा कोशिश रहेगा, ये हमारा ज़बरदस्त एम रहेगा कि हम ये जो इलेक्शन होगा दिल्ली का और जो बाकी बाई इलेक्शन होगा इंक्लूडिंग 1 पार्लियामेंट्री कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी का, वो इलेक्शन को हम ज़बरदस्त अच्छी तरह से हमारा फर्ज निभाएंगे. हमारा दिल्ली का जो इलेक्शन है 7 फरवरी और काउंटिंग है 10 फरवरी को, उसका बड़ा इम्पोर्टेंस है क्योंकि पूरा वर्ल्ड का जो आंखें 196 देश है हमारा, ऑल दिस 196 कंट्रीज ऑफ द वर्ल्ड जो अपना यूएन सिस्टम में जो है हम जैसे है, तो दे विल बी लुकिंग एट आवर डेली इलेक्शन.
Well, the new CEC said that he will ensure maximum utilization of latest technology.
हम डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजी एंड इंटरनेट टेक्नोलॉजी जो अपनाएंगे और उसी द्वारा हम हमारा जो काम होता है रूटीन काम, रजिस्ट्रेशन हो या डिलीशन हो या इंफॉर्मेशन हो, कुछ भी हो, हम हमारा ये कोशिश रहेगा कि हमारा जो इंटरनेट टेक्नोलॉजी जो है हमारे देश में उसका अलावा जो हमारा डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजी है उसको हम शामिल करेंगे, उसको अमल करेंगे, सो दैट आवर डिसीजंस, आवर एक्शंस, आवर रिएक्शंस एंड रिजल्ट विल बी फास्टर, क्विकर एंड मोर ट्रांसपेरेंट.
Well, within days of announcement of Delhi Assembly polls, political activity have geared up in the national capital. Congress has decided to field former Delhi Minister Kiran Walia against AAP convener Arvind Kejriwal from the New Delhi constituency. Kiran Walia was the Minister for Health and Education in Sheila Dikshit's cabinet. She was defeated by AAP leader Somnath Bharti in Malviya Nagar constituency in the 2013 assembly polls.
आपने ये कहा था, आपने ही खुद कहा था कि मैं नई दिल्ली चुनाव लड़ूंगी.
जी जी,
तो क्या आप अभी भी कायम हैं अपने दावे पर?
मैं तो बिल्कुल हूँ अपने दावे पर.
तो आप कहा जा रहा है कि मजबूत वाल्मीकि कैंडिडेट कांग्रेस ढूंढ रही है, आपका नाम होल्ड पे डाल दिया गया.
मुझे ये इसका ज्ञान नहीं है, आपको ज्यादा ज्ञान होगा.
आप चुनाव लड़ रही हैं?
जनाब, अभी तक मैं ही चुनाव लड़ी हूँ.
On the other hand, former AAP leader Shazia Ilmi today met BJP President Amit Shah in the national capital. After the meeting, Ilmi said that she will be soon joining the BJP.
Yeah, I had a very good meeting with Amit Bhai, and he welcomed me in the party, and I'll be joining the party soon.
Well, reports suggest that she will be joining at 3 p.m. today. Well, Congress MP Naveen Jindal has challenged the coal ordinance clause in the Delhi High Court. The ordinance provision, which allows change of end use of 11 coal blocks in Chhattisgarh and Odisha to power from steel. The court has sought a response of the centre. The government is to reply today. Moving on, the European Parliament has adopted a resolution asking India to allow the return of 2 Italian Marines accused of killing 2 Indian fishermen, drawing a sharp reaction from New Delhi, which termed the step as not well advised as the matter was sub judice. Taking exception to the European Parliament's decision, India said that the case is being discussed between India and Italy. In a late-night development, the European Parliament in Strasbourg approved a resolution on the issue of 2 Italian Marines. The motion called for, among other things, the pair to be allowed to return to Italy and change of jurisdiction. Well, Japanese Foreign Minister Fumio Kishida has reached New Delhi on a 3-day visit. India and Japan will hold their next round of strategic dialogue during this visit. The two sides will review the status of outcomes agreed between their prime ministers. External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj and her Japanese counterpart will review all aspects of the bilateral relations and also the status of the outcomes, including doubling of investment, as was agreed during Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit in September last year. The Prime Minister had undertaken a visit to Japan in September last year, during which that country promised to give $35 billion to India over the next 5 years for development projects. The two countries had decided to enhance cooperation in defense and other strategic areas and also signed 5 pacts covering defense exchanges, cooperation in clean energy, road and highways, healthcare and women, while vowing to take their relationship to a new level. Well, news from the courts. Time for a short break, and after the break we have news from the courts.
महात्मा गांधी नरेगा में काम किए हुए अभी 15 दिन भी पूरे नहीं हुए और मजदूरी मिल गई। अच्छा एक बात बता, तुझे कैसे पता 15 दिन पूरे नहीं हुए?
अरे इसके लिए ये जॉब कार्ड जो है।
और अगर 15 दिन के बाद भी भुगतान ना हो तब?
काम पूरा होने की तारीख से 15 दिन के अंदर मजदूरी का भुगतान न हो तो मजदूरी के साथ साथ नियम के मुताबिक मुआवजा भी मिलता है। महात्मा गांधी नरेगा, हक ग्रामीण का, विकास गांव का।
देखो 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 यहाँ दोस्ती खूब पकती है, मीठी मीठी सी लगती है। देखो अरे 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 देखो इनके दिल का रास्ता पेट से होके निकलता है। अरे देखो अरे 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 देखो और इनसे मजे में मुश्किलों का पहाड़ गिरता है। ये किसी का भी हुलिया बदलता है, जब नीचे हो बीन्स की बालों में चना डलता है। देखो इन दोनों के बीच की दीवार गरम गरम दाल से गिराई जाती है। 2 चम्मच के इस खेल से दूरियां मिटाई जाती है। यहाँ दोस्ती खूब पकती है, मीठी मीठी सी लगती है। देखो
भारत में रोज 10 करोड़ से भी ज्यादा बच्चे हाथ साफ करके साथ मिड डे मील खाते हैं, पढ़ते हैं, बढ़ते हैं।
Welcome back. Well, the Urban Development Ministry is dwelling upon innovative idea and new initiatives to improve basic amenities in urban areas. Addressing a function in the national capital, Urban Development Minister Venkaiah Naidu said that people's participation is the need of the hour. He also suggested that in coming times, the municipalities could be graded according to their works for their credit worthiness. Take a look.
Keen on promoting a participatory approach for improvement of urban facilities across the country. Government is mulling the idea where foreign investment could be the main source of investments for new urban initiatives. Elaborating on the plan, Minister of Urban Development Venkaiah Naidu said that about 60 lakh crore rupees investment would be required for providing urban infrastructure across the country and as operation and maintenance cost of urban utilities over the next 20 years. It is estimated that over $1,200 billion would be needed in building 100 smart cities, Swachh Bharat mission in urban areas and construction of over 20 million low-cost and affordable houses and skill development.
We have to come out with out-of-box ideas, new initiatives, innovation. That's the need of the hour. So friends, and moreover, we must also involve the people in the developmental activities, then only it becomes successful. That has been our experience. Without people's participation, nothing will become successful. So we must make our citizens to participate in this. So I would like to have a gradation of all the municipalities in the country. Gradation, visa, their credit worthiness.
The minister has made a fervent appeal to millions of overseas Indians recently in Gujarat during Pravasi Bharati Divas to join hands in the task of building a modern urban India. Water and waste management has come up as the biggest challenge. Naidu also stressed on the need for effective recovery of cost of utility like water and power in urban areas. Government is targeting 80% segregation of waste at source as against the present 18%, reliable power supply, improving physical and social infrastructure and urban governance. Business Bureau, DT News.
Well, news from the coast. The Supreme Court today stayed the trial for 3 weeks in the Sidhant Sibal case today. Court asked the government to provide him relevant documents and at the same time court told Sidhant Sibal not to delay the trial. Sibal had approached Supreme Court saying he is not being provided important documents of his case. Well, news from Rajasthan. Polling in the first phase of the 3-stage local body elections in Rajasthan is being held today. Over 1.17 crore voters eligible to exercise their franchise. Although altogether 1,012 contestants are in the fray for 402 wards. Voting began at 8 a.m. amid high security. It will conclude at 5 p.m. Due to fog and icy winds, the voter turnout was less in the early hours. The second phase of polls would be held on Jan the 22nd and the third phase on 1st Feb. Counting of the votes will be held on 5th of Feb. Well, more news from the Delhi Assembly poll. The President's daughter, President Pranab Mukherjee's daughter Sharmistha, will be making her electoral debut in Delhi as she's among the 15 candidates announced by the Congress in its third list of candidates for the Delhi Assembly polls. She will contest from Greater Kailash constituency in South Delhi.
Absolutely confident that I am going to win this seat. Modi wave, there is no denial that there is a very strong, kind of pro-Modi. I'm not saying pro-BJP, but pro-Modi factor. But I think the wave has now, it had already reached its peak and now it has slowly started coming down.
Well, the party has fielded former MLAs Veer Singh Dhinga and Vipin Sharma from Simapuri and Rohtaz Nagar respectively. A number of new faces also figured in the party's third list, which took the total number of candidates announced so far to 64 for polls to the 70-member assembly. Well, some business news. After its biggest single-day rally in over 5 years in yesterday's trade, the benchmark BSE Sensex fell over 120 points to slip below the crucial 28,000 levels in the early trade today on profit booking by participants despite the country's trade deficit falling to a 10-month low in December. The 30-share barometer fell by 120 points with stocks of realty, oil and gas, IT, metal, banking, auto and FMCG sectors declining the most. The NSE Nifty was down by 38 points at 8,455. Meanwhile, the rupee recovered from initial losses against the American currency and was quoted higher by 6 paise to 62 on fresh selling of dollars by banks and exporters in view of strong foreign capital inflows into equity markets. Meanwhile, the markets have regained. The markets are now trading in the green territory. BSE Sensex up by almost 60 points at 28,143, while NSE Nifty up by 20 points at 8,550. The top draggers on the chart is led by the IT sector, especially TCS after it announced its results yesterday. Well, more economic news. After surprise rate cut by the RBI, more good news came in for the Indian investors as the trade deficit declined to 10-month low of $9.43 billion in December, mainly on account of falling imports due to slump in crude prices, though exports too have come down. Imports declined by 4.8% to $34.8 billion during the month, while exports fell 3.8% to $25.4 billion. All imports during the month under review were valued at $9.94 billion, down 28.6% from $13.9 billion in the corresponding period last year. In the reflection of the concerns of buyers regarding the price volatility of gold, imports showed an increase from a year-ago level to $1.34 billion in December, but it is a substantial decline from the previous month. Well, news from the aviation sector. Well, cash-strapped SpiceJet's original promoter Ajay Singh has returned to the airline with a long-term plan entailing an investment of up to 1,500 crore rupees as Maran family agreed to cede control with transfer of over 53% stake in the airlines. In the airlines from the Maran family, as part of the deal approved by the SpiceJet board, Singh would get 53.48% stake, currently worth about 500 crore rupees. An open offer for purchase of further 26% from public shareholders will be made if asked by the market regulator SEBI. Kalanidhi Maran-led Sun Group would also infuse 80 crore rupees in the loss-making airline following conversion of their warrants, which would give them a 10% minority stake. The fresh lease of life marks the third change in ownership for the airline, which was founded in 2005 by Ajay Singh along with London-based Kansagra family of Indian origin. Well, time for a short break. More after this break.
सरकार हम गरीबों को हर महीने पेंशन दे रही है, ये तो बड़ी मदद है भैया।
हाँ, मगर ध्यान रहे पेंशन नियम से मिले, पूरी मिले।
सरकार की इंदिरा गांधी राष्ट्रीय वृद्धावस्था पेंशन योजना के तहत बीपीएल श्रेणी के वह सभी बुजुर्ग जिनकी आयु 60 से 79 साल है 200 रूपए महीना और 80 साल व उससे अधिक आयु के वृद्ध 500 रूपए महीना केंद्रीय सहायता पाने के हकदार हैं।
अब अपना बुढ़ापा अच्छे से कटेगा। बुजुर्गों का सम्मान, पेंशन योजना का पैगाम।
देखो 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 यहाँ औषधि खूब पकती है, मीठी मीठी सी लगती है। देखो अरे 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 देखो इनके दिल का रास्ता पेट से होके निकलता है। अरे देखो अरे 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 देखो और इनसे मजे में मुश्किलों का पहाड़ गिरता है। ये किसी का भी हुलिया बदलता है, जब मुझे हो बीज की बालों में चना डलता है। देखो इन दोनों के बीच की दीवार गरम गरम दाल से गिराई जाती है। 2 चम्मच के इस खेल से दूरियां मिटाई जाती है। यहाँ औषधि खूब पकती है, मीठी मीठी सी लगती है। देखो
भारत में रोज 10 करोड़ से भी ज्यादा बच्चे हाथ साफ करके साथ मिड डे मील खाते हैं, पढ़ते हैं, बढ़ते हैं।
Welcome back. Some sports news now. Top Indian shuttler PV Sindhu stormed into the semi-finals in the Malaysia Masters Grand Prix Gold. P. Kashyap and Sai Pranath ran out of steam in the third round on Friday morning. The doubles team were earlier knocked out on Thursday evening. The only Indian in women's singles, Sindhu breezed past 5th seed Pontep of Thailand in the straight games 23-21, 21-9. Sindhu now runs into 4th seed and Okuhara in the last 4 on Saturday. However, Kashyap struggled past Christy Jontan of Indonesia 13-21, 22-20, 21-12. Kashyap, who is seeded third here, was off the color on Thursday. The Commonwealth Games men's single champion will now face Derek Wong of Indonesia in the pre-quarters before losing 13-21, 21-17, 21-13. P. Sai Praneeth too found the going tough against a lower ranked player to lose 21-15, 15-17 to Lee Hoon. Earlier, Ajay Jairam produced a minor upset by knocking out 9th seeded Donyas Payom of Indonesia 23-21, 17-21, 24-22 in the first round match, which was postponed to Thursday. Jairam came back a few hours later to shut out Mehboob of Indonesia 21-9, 21-15. Interestingly, Jairam beat compatriot Aditya Prakash in the third round 21-6, 17-21, 21-14 to reach the last 8. Well, staying with sports news, Lionel Messi left FIFA's awards ceremony without a personal accolade again. Collecting a copy of FIFA's weekly magazine on the way out might have been worthwhile if he really needs to convince Barcelona of his ongoing value. Flick through to Sepp Blatter's musing and the FIFA president declares Barcelona would scarcely have become the gold standard in European football without Lionel Messi's 400 goals.
Lionel Messi hardly gave the perception of being a loyal Barcelona employee when he faced the cameras in Zurich. There are the 4 years remaining on his contract and a $295 million buyout clause. Then factor in Messi's ability to command an annual gross salary of $59 million. A club could need the ability to cover $590 million over 5 years to fund the signing of the 27-year-old forward, a potential cost on the balance sheets of $118 million a season. In European football, that is far tougher, with clubs' losses restricted under UEFA's financial fair play regulations. English clubs have the edge potentially over Barca's other European rivals because of the wealth generated from Premier League and Champions League television revenue. Manchester City and Paris Saint-Germain, with their UEFA-imposed FFP spending restrictions, would be hard placed to finance such a transfer. Yet, it may not be beyond the realms of possibility for Chelsea, Manchester United or Bayern Munich to finance such a deal through profits made, selling existing players or finding additional revenue streams to cover such expenditure. The official word from Barcelona on Wednesday was that Messi is not for sale. Sports Desk, DD News.
A rich game there, football. Well, and you can catch all the latest news from the world of politics, sports and business at DD News Twitter handle. That's at DD News Live round the clock. Well, that's all in this edition. Thanks for watching. Namaskar.